Hey guys, so a lot of people comment about how they would like to get out into the cold and how they admire that I do this. So let me say that I used to hate the cold. Hate. And I really struggled with seasonal affective disorder and it was just miserable. And 5-6 years ago, I decided, okay, I need to change my relationship with the cold because this is where I live. I live in Wisconsin. It gets cold. So I decided first to change my mindset. And I know that sounds so silly, but it really works. It's like I just decided I like the cold. I'm comfortable in it. I embrace it. I love it. And then I went on this winter camping trip with Nick Gordon from Now Outdoors. And it was like a deep dive in because we were camping in I think it was -11 during the day. And then at night it was like -20 or something. It was crazy. We just did one night. It was intense. But I learned so much about my resiliency, really. So we carried in all of our gear. We did this long hike in crossing a frozen lake. Oh my gosh, there was a whole thing that happened on the frozen lake. A lot of people got frozen to the lake. Actually, I think everyone but me and Nick. It was crazy. And so we carried with toboggans all of our gear in. And yeah, it was wild. But I learned, so much about my own resiliency on that trip, my own strength and power. I didn't think I could do it. When the time was coming, we signed up months in advance, and then the time's here and it's like -11 during the day. And we ended up having to camp on the edge of a lake where with the wind chill, it was I don't even know how cold it was. So I learned also a lot about gear, and I'll share with you a little bit about what I wear because it's going to make the world of difference. So with this hat, I made this handy dandy hat to go on Nick's trip back then because I always wear glasses. And it's how do you wear glasses in this full thing, right? So this is a double layer army surplus find. It was $20. And then I just cut holes to put my glasses and found some old wool sweaters to make these flaps. So I set out on my hike today. It's -6. And I thought, all right, I'm going to have to wear warmer clothes than I usually do. And I had another hat on top of this. And then I had my wool jacket, which I haven't worn this in I haven't worn it all this year. Last year I might have worn it a couple times. But the last few years I've gotten even more serious about cold weather training, training my body for it. So this sweater, this is what I wear all the time. I don't wear a jacket, or if I do wear a jacket, it's a windbreaker. It's actually a rain jacket that is no longer water repellent, but it does add a layer of warmth. So anyway, I'm just noticing how my cold weather training, which is mindset, it's proper clothing, and it's just getting out and exposing myself, right? Another thing that I do is that I intentionally don't wear enough clothes to be completely warm. I wear just enough to where I feel a little bit of the cold. So today I'm really noticing wow, it's paying off because it's -6. And within 5 minutes, I'm I am way overdressed. Like I said, I had this hat on somewhere. I don't know, it's wrapped up in my jacket. I had a hat, I had a scarf, I had this jacket, and I was I need to shed layers. So currently what I've got on is base layers of Woolex, the brand Woolex. It's really, really good. I wear it every day when it's cold. So I've got the Stella leggings, Woolex, and then I don't remember what the top is. It's a long sleeve top. And then I've got the JB Icelandic -40 sock on. And then these sorrel boots with the ice crampons, which is actually not necessary today, but just cheapy sorrel boots. And then these cheapy pants that I bought at Marshall's 21 years ago. They were $20. So that's what I got on. Is I got the Stella leggings and Woolex brand leggings. They've got men's stuff too, I think. And then I've got my cheapy snow pants, cheapy sorrel boots over my JB Icelandic -40 socks. And then on the top, I've got the Woolex base layer long sleeve, and then I have the synthetic I think it's a Columbia brand layer. I mean, it's whatever. You guys get the drift, right? Just so I've got like a synthetic layer, and then I've got this wool sweater. This is a Dale of Norway wool sweater. This thing is freaking amazing. This sweater, it's so warm. I seriously wear it every day. And then, yeah, I had a scarf on, which I had to take off, and a hat that I had to take off. So yeah, this stuff keeps me warm. That's a strategy, right? It's like, first it's mindset, second it's getting out and not bundling yourself up, making yourself a little bit cold. Usually I have a backpack to store layers. I wish I had my backpack today because it's kind of clunky to carry all these layers I'm taking off. But you know, like I was out here a couple of weeks ago and it was 40 degrees, so I wore thin yoga pants and a tank top crop top thing, and I think I had a layer in there in case if I needed it, which I didn't end up needing. I was a little cold, but now I feel very comfortable today. So anyway, yeah, some people have asked me to share my tips for winter, and this is what it is. So I no longer have a yard because I live in an apartment right now, and I saw this video that to clean wool you can bury it in snow. And it's got to be dry snow, right? So it's got to be cold snow. It can't be like wet, slushy snow. And today I'm like, man, I'm carrying lots of layers right now on this hike. This is ridiculous. I don't have my backpack. This is dry snow. It's going to be dry for a couple days because it's going to be so cold. So I'm going to give that a whirl. I'm going to find hopefully like a secret spot here to bury my sweater. And I don't know when I'm going to be able to pick it up because I'm teaching a class all day tomorrow and Sunday, but hopefully nobody takes my sweater. If you find my sweater, please leave it there, okay? Thank you. And then I can put my jacket back on because, man, this jacket's so huge and I just started the hike. So I do not want to carry all this stuff. So anyway, all right. Well, I hope that you get out there and enjoy the cold. And if anyone wants links for any of the products that I mentioned, it's not like a sponsorship thing or anything, but I would be happy to share links with you. All right, enjoy.